Hello, and welcome to Pompous Upstuck Theatre. I am your host, William Martin, and today we will be reading a portion of a part from Shakespeare's Hamlet. I have this on my laptop here. And today we will just be discussing the first player's speech, the speech that Hamlet so very loved. And we will be discussing why Shakespeare decided to put this in his play. And now I shall begin. From the first player. Anon, he finds him, striking too short at Greeks, his antique sword, rebellious to his arm, lies where it falls, repugnant to command. Unequal matched, Parias at Pyrrhum, drives, in rage strikes wild, but with the whiff and wind of his fell sword, doth unnerved father falls. Then senseless Ilium, seeming to fill this blow, with flaming top stoops to his base, and with a hideous crash takes prisoner Pyrrhus' ear. For lo, his sword, which was declining on the milky head of Reverend Pyrrhus, seemeth ere to stick. So as a painted tyrant, Pyrrhus stood, and like a neutral to his will and matter, did nothing. But as we often see, against some storm, a silence in the heavens, the rack stands still, the bold wind speechless, and the all below as hushed as death. Anon, the dreadful thunder doth render the region. So after Pyrrhus' pause, aroused vengeance, sets him new a work. And never did the Cyclops' hammer fall on Mars' armor, forged from proof etern, with less remorse than Pyrrhus' bleeding sword now falls on Pyrrhus. Out, out, thy strumpet, fortune! All you gods in general synod, take away her power. Break all the spokes and fellies from her wheel, and bowl the round nave down the hill of heaven, as low as to the fiends. Run barefoot up and down, threatening the flames with bison ram, a clot upon that head where late the diadem stood, and for a robe about her length and all Oertum loins. A blanket in the alarm of fear caught up, who this had seen, with tongue in venom steeped, gainst fortune's state, would treason have pronounced, but if the gods themselves did see her then, when she saw Pyrrhus make malicious sport in menacing with his sword her husband's limbs, the instant burst of clamor that she made would have made milch the burning eyes of heaven and passion in the gods. Now why was this in Hamlet? Why did Shakespeare write this in Hamlet? It is my belief, my thinking, that it is simply to show his love for the theater. Good night.